Ain't nobody want to come to the Klaptrap today.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Give me some Snapple apple.
You ain't making no drink. You just drinking straight Snapple apple.
I gotta get it down so I can put some alcohol in it. I might get this new bottle of unknown cognac.
Mason Fondue.
Founder? They do say Fondue. That's crazy.
But it's got that little accent about whatever.
They're not from here anyway.
You know McKinney, right?
Oh yeah, it's all one person.
Yeah.
Who is it though? I forgot the name.
Mess it up.
Probably the same people that do IKEA.
Louis?
Oh yeah, it is Louis.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
What?
We're back.
Oh.
It's the world famous Klaptrap.
Oh yeah.
Or
wow.
just Philadelphia famous Klaptrap. I don't know. We ain't that big yet.
We be getting listeners in Japan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I mean,
one of them.
One person at a time.
And one person in Brazil.
Gotta take baby steps. So I already know who it is. K double. I got my halls falling out my mouth. Got Mark. We got Doc right here. He invisible. Doc, say what's up.
Kill me.
We got the voice down at the end.
Yes, sir.
Back again for another week. You already know what it is. We was gone for 2 weeks. Had a lot going on. My birthday just passed, so happy birthday to me.
Oh, we know. Oh yeah.
Happy birthday to me. Yeah. 25 years young.
How old?
25.
How old?
Yeah, man. June 1st, 1995.
Minus
yeah. 8. I did a whole bunch of nothing for my birthday, though.
Oh, you ain't go see the fight?
No.
I mean, I forgot you was at the party house.
I don't know, party house. I was at my homie house. Got drunk off some Jamaican rum.
Nice.
I had one shot. No, I had 2 shots.
You don't know how many you had because you was drunk.
And then I had enough. I had a cup. Oh, yeah, it was just. And there was ice in it. That's the. That Jamaican rum, that shit killed me.
Oh, he did you dirty. He did you the fast food way.
No, he got fucked up too. He wound up throwing up. He got fucked up too.
That could be a good night or a bad night.
His girl went and bought me some Wendy's nuggets. Some nuggets from Wendy's.
That's what you threw up off of.
Nah, but when I threw up though, the next day when I was brushing my teeth, it was just all liquid. So.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I threw up all liquid because it was mostly. I really didn't eat that much that day because I wanted to get drunk.
That's why you threw up. Fuck with that pink
25-year-olds. Well, I tell you.
No, I went to my daughter's dance recital. I had a bag of chips. I had a sandwich when I came home, and that was all I ate for real.
I went to my man 30th party 5 years ago.
I wonder who.
And we lined up 30 shots. We thought we was the shit back in the day. Dumbest thing we ever did.
Who paid for 30 shots? The niggas was
niggas was crazy.
You bought that, didn't you?
Yes, he did.
I chipped in.
Yeah, he did.
But 30 shots. He ended up throwing up on his chest in front of his mom and his dad.
That's crazy.
On his Sperry's.
It's crazy.
All over his Sperry's.
I believe it was polo he had on, but
Oh, you was there too?
I think I was there.
I ain't seen you there.
Oh, he wasn't the Sperry's. Sperry's is fly.
We did a Ralph run.
Ralph.
God damn, threw up all on his own chest. I was like, what you doing, laying on your back?
I felt bad.
I
felt bad for him too.
That was one of the last nights he ever.
He gave up.
Took shots.
Shit, my worst night was falling asleep. I fell asleep on Leo floor, his bathroom floor, right underneath the toilet.
And before you did all that, you threw a fist of money up in the air with no strippers around. We had to go pick his money up.
Who? Well, not who. Oh.
I don't even remember. I don't listen to none of that.
He was drunk.
That's insane.
Bro, that's crazy.
That's insanity.
We're not going to talk about all my times I done thrown up a lot.
I just know about that one time where we was at the bowling alley and you had got drunk and you was wearing like a jean set.
Oh, yeah,
You got like a jean vest with some jean jorts. Well, they're not jean jorts, it's jorts.
I had jeans
dog.
on. I
You
had
had
no
jorts on, dog.
I ain't had no
You had on
jorts.
jorts.
All right, for the
with
same,
some
so you can be funny for the
an
listeners.
Hermes belt.
Yeah.
This is the first time I ever seen you outside of work. So I was like,
He had a nice pair of shades
I had jorts on. I had jorts on with a
bandana. You had bandana around your head? Yeah, I told you. Yo, pull a picture up.
I don't have it.
Because we took a group photo.
Yeah, I did take
That's crazy.
Was it that way? I took a group photo
We
that
took a
way?
group photo.
I had jorts on though. I had
Yeah,
jorts.
you had on jorts on.
Jorts with it.
I knew you had on a pair of Jordans and a pair of Bowling shoes.
Yo, C hated when I say jean instead of denim. Like if I said you wearing a jean jacket, she
No, it's denim.
it's denim. She get upset.
What is denim made out of?
It's like a hard ass. You think it's bulletproof. Denim stiff as hell. That's why stretch denim is like the best thing ever created. It's so comfortable. You got any stretch denim jeans? Yeah, they the best.
I get mine from. I shop at Target. I'm poor.
I'm so with Target sell it.
Nothing wrong with Target.
Speaking of poor, why is all the poor people fat?
Can we spend
Is
all,
they poor?
we spend all our money on our food?
Can you be poor and fat?
Yes.
You can be poor and fat.
You can be poor and fat.
That's crazy.
I know I be giving our money to the panhandlers. They look pretty healthy.
But see that, cause you would think that you wouldn't be able to buy food, but they don't got no problem. I mean, we don't have no problem, cause I'm poor too.
Well, they eat all the wrong food. I think that's what it is.
Cause it's cheap.
Yeah. I mean, McDonald's dollar menu. I mean, you can't beat that. You can get a whole meal for like $3. Get a small fry, McDouble.
I do spend all my bread on eating
And
out.
you get a courtesy cup that's free. And you just keep going back and forth
For
to the
water?
machine. No, not water. You get soda. See, if it was water, it'd be healthy.
They don't police. They don't police
They don't care
the
about
machine,
that. Yeah,
the
they
syrup
Tap
machine.
water.
Yeah, but you know, don't pick good foods in the hood. Yeah, but you would think though, you ain't got no money, you be skinny because
Yeah, it's like when you think of like all the old infomercials when it's like save a kid in Africa, they was all like skinny kids.
Yeah, with a big stomach.
I don't see none of those commercials.
Yeah,
no
but
more.
that wasn't food. That was gas.
Hold on, the climate that we live in now, like I don't see none of those commercials like that no more. The African, like, and
They
the
eating
flies
now.
be on their eyelids and stuff like that. Like, I don't see those.
They got Akon now. Akon giving them electricity.
I mean, give it up one time for Akon, man. He doing good things. Supplying electricity to countries who ain't had got electricity, things like
Where
that.
Akon from, though?
I think Haiti or something like that.
He from Haiti?
Haitian. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but
I don't know either. I know he's from Africa.
I always look that up though.
He might be from Africa.
He
It's
do a
like
lot of
Michael
good
Jackson.
humanitarian efforts. A lot of good humanitarian.
He got $1 billion.
efforts.
He did that. I think he did that like last year. He got $1 billion credit from China.
That was a couple of years ago.
China getting some bread. Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
China getting some bread off of that. Give me that back.
China, man, they just like the Europeans. They go into the other countries, taking their resources.
Nothing wrong with
Like they overfishing like off the coast of Africa now.
Nothing
The
wrong
country's
with that.
giving them permission to
They-
fish off their lands and stuff.
Yeah, let me ask y'all something. Right. So we was in Banana Republic. Me and C was in Banana Republic, and I seen a shirt, and it had the American flag on it, right? And she was like, I was like, oh, that's a nice shirt. She was like, I ain't wearing no shirt with no fucking American flag on it. And I was like, what's wrong with
cursed and
America?
everything?
She was upset. She was upset.
Mm.
I'm like, what's wrong with America?
Should wear a China flag.
It's a bad climate. Like, see, people from
Just
other
like-
countries, I guess they.
I don't know what's wrong with America. What's
It's
wrong
the
with the American
climate of
flag?
the country right now. It's not necessarily the country itself. It's the people that's in charge.
I think we brainwashed by culture. I think we brainwashed by people saying stuff. Like, for example, like C. Like I know her very well. Like that's my fiance. But it's like you don't like America, but you got a marvelous job. You just bought a house. You got a car. You went to school. Got a degree. I don't understand where America has done us wrong. I can see some people saying that, but it's not a. I don't get it. I don't get why people don't like America. We just so free.
Representing her ancestors.
This goes to like what the NFL players was doing, protesting the flag. It's not necessarily that you have a problem with the country itself. There's certain things. We live in the 21st century now, so it's like you expect certain things to be better, and I guess us black people feel like you're being treated as a second-class citizen in your own country.
But it's not your country.
We
Is
were
this our
born
country?
here. We were
Is this
born
our
here.
country?
Well, no,
I'm
I'm
American.
with you.
You're
Listen,
American?
I'm American.
Yeah,
You're American.
I'm an American.
We're African American. So
Y'all
technically-
African Americans?
I know since African American. I'm
You're
American.
You not of African descent? You don't know if you're African? No,
I don't know.
You don't know if
I
you're
didn't do
African?
Ancestry.com.
I mean, no, we all mixed. We all watered down.
Yeah, sure, we all
Black,
mixed with
white,
something, but
yeah, we all-
It's crazy because like Is it where you're born? Is where you from? Like you're a white African.
Nobody that's in America is from America unless you're Native American, for real, for real. Everybody that's here, our great-great-great-grandparents come from other parts of the world. Nobody's native to America except for the Native Americans.
No, we all. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why we need it, because it wasn't America until the Europeans came here.
Well, yeah.
So we're Americans because it wasn't America. It was nothing here.
Yeah, it was.
The Native. Who told us that we was Americans? Because you talk about do we get brainwashed from culture? So who told you was American?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I mean that's what we talk.
We learn from school, right?
If you born there, if you born in fucking California, you're a Californian. If you're born in Philadelphia, you're a Philadelphian.
Yeah, like so.
I'm born in America.
Everybody.
If I go over to Africa, they're gonna call me an American. They're not gonna say, "Oh, you black."
They're not gonna call you African American.
No. They're not gonna say you African American.
Why not?
No, they're gonna say they're gonna say you're American.
But why they not gonna call you African American?
They don't. Well, see, Africans from Africa don't like us. So.
Why?
That's a good question.
Because we lazy and we complain all the time.
All be cousins and brothers.
I think they're brainwashed.
Don't nobody like us. Asians don't like us.
They think we turned on them.
How we turn on? No, they let us
go
over here.
I guess because we ain't come back.
They sold us, didn't they?
Yo, I gotta get
some people did go back.
We gotta get an African on here who don't like black people. Ask them why.
I don't know any, but that's so good.
I don't know any that don't like black people.
I don't know any off the top of my head, but I know that.
But they do let me know I'm not African American.
But why?
You could be American,
but I think why she is upset is like she's it's like you not proud because of certain things that may have happened within your community.
I think
like if it come down like the racial injustices, things like that. I'm sure she has a reason. We gotta bring her on here. I don't want to put words in her mouth. Gotta ask her herself. But the same thing like while players was protesting the flag in the NFL, and I believe
they was protesting police brutality.
That's why they.
From what I understand,
not just racial injustice altogether. That's more than police brutality.
What that got to do with the flag, though? They could have did it during the national anthem.
Yeah, so that's how you. You got a stage. That's when everybody looking. They using the NFL.
They could have did it in the fourth quarter.
They using the NFL.
Stop playing.
Oh, you mean at the end of the game?
Yeah, just saying. Like,
nobody watching at the end of the game. The game over. They want to do it when they know all eyes.
All the losers should do it first.
That defeats the purpose of doing it. You want everybody to know what you protesting for. He said that.
I'm saying, how did that offend the cops though? I was just saying,
and more so from the military, those guys.
So yeah, that had nothing to do with cops.
The thing is, if you supposed to show pride, all right. I'm sorry, cut you off. Go ahead. No. Like I was watching this one video where, you know how if you go to another country. Like if you visit Jamaica, you probably get some like a shirt that say "I love Jamaica," or if you go to New York, "I love New York." So these Chinese people who came over from China, they was like ambassadors for something, and they were wearing "Make America Great Again" hats. Yeah. They don't know how we feel about right. They just see it as, oh, this the president of the United States says "Make America Great Again." I'm gonna wear. To them, it's the same as I love America hat. And they got harassed. People came up to them, took their hats, threw them in the air, stomped on them and shit. Yeah. Like
white people did that.
Black people did it.
Damn.
Black people did it. White people.
We get
white people did that.
Got no pics. Everybody did that smoke. Everybody.
White people do that shit too, though. White people do that shit too. Antifa and all them people, they do that shit too. But it's just like you gotta. It's like. It's just like certain things is I think that we brainwashed by what certain people say. Like you listen to Farrakhan and Farrakhan say white people was made in a lab by evil black people. Yeah. It's like, what are you talking about?
Did he ever say that?
Yeah.
I heard some people say like white people aren't like they're subhuman. Like they were.
It's like dumb shit.
I think they saying they not the same as like black people.
I heard
just like Africans.
No, they actually said like you listen to like a Pan African, like the extremists. That's really they like I heard them.
But I'm saying like
really,
you know, like when you go
they're
to the,
not real humans.
You know, like when you go to the doctor, they got this chart, and they be compared to the European state. Like black people should have this amount of weight at this size, and you be like, oh. Why you compare it to my own person, like my own? Why you comparing it to a European stature,
or like a Mexican? Like,
like why you?
Mexicans like 5 feet, so it's like I don't get it. I see, like he my age, but he like a whole foot shorter than me, so it's like I don't. No, that's true though. Most Mexicans, they short. I don't know why. But you would agree though, right? I'm not the only one on this. Most Mexicans, they short, like they little.
Well, I'm short, so
they like horse jockeys. No, you're a giant to them. You're a giant to them. Like
Mark's like 5'5". You gonna call him a giant or a Mexican?
Oh, yo, he trying to kill me.
I'm not trying to sound insensitive or politically incorrect.
He trying to kill an OG.
That was a shot.
No, but hold up, but where did we get our values?
No, but see, you own your height. He not own it. He owned it too.
My ID say 5'8". Where do we get our values from now?
From the people before us.
Because it's like
from the generation before.
No,
us.
you can't really say that because I'm about to say something controversial because I wanted to be controversial. Back in the day, 13-year-olds was marrying 30-year-olds. Now it's frowned upon. So like, when did that switch? When it was like, hold up now.
When everybody became American.
That shit wasn't right back then either.
We don't know.
They thought it was, but now as we've gotten,
that's what I'm saying though. But back then it was. Those were good values.
That was good values.
Yeah, you get married and you had no choice.
It's like the things we do now,
like Color Purple, where you had no choice but that wasn't right.
We don't know.
The things we do now, 60 years from now, they're gonna be like, these fucking idiots. What was they doing?
Throughout human history, we have a tendency of getting better. Things supposed to be progressively advanced as you go throughout time. To necessarily do things that's morally, you have a moral compass where you know things. You know when you're doing something wrong and you know you're doing something right.
So you saying the man who loved that 16-year-old, his wife, he was wrong? He loved her. He took care of her. He had babies with her.
He was 30 and she was 16.
He loved her.
That's.
He ain't just used her and threw her away.
Would you do it then? Ask yourself that. Okay then. So you answered your question. You answered your question.
Because the values.
Because the values of today.
But that's what I'm saying.
But no,
look what they about to throw R. Kelly in the trash.
That's what I'm saying. There's still people like that. You got your R. Kellys. You got Karl Malone. Like you got a lot of people.
We going on that example. But what I'm saying is the values have changed.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying. Like so. That's what I'm saying. Why is that our values? Like, where do we get our values from?
The American law.
Like people saying, "Wow, we don't want to wear American flags on our shirts." When did that become? Why is that your value? When did it become your why is that cool?
That's more so in the black community.
It's the same.
But you saying like what? Where did our values come from?
Like where do if I ask you, where do you get your values from? K-Double, where do you get your values from? How do you know?
I think my values come from my own moral conscience.
Your own moral conscience.
Yeah, I think I have a conscience. I know, like I feel like when I do something wrong, I feel like I know.
I'm gonna say something what old people say nowadays. What the older people say nowadays. They took the Bibles out of schools. They took God out of schools. That's what they did. Now everybody just go their own way and don't judge them. You judge, a whole lot of people come after you.
Speaking of judging,
there's a whole lot of stuff they took out of school. Yeah. Besides the Bible.
Speaking of judging, what's the deal with all the rainbow decorations everywhere? I just seen. I was walking in the mall. Levi's had a rainbow shirts.
Would you wear one?
The LGBT.
No, why wouldn't you wear one?
Because it's rainbow. I don't even like rainbow.
What's wrong with a rainbow? Rainbows being
rainbows.
The sky.
First of all, rainbows for little kids.
No,
I don't even like tie-dye shirts.
I don't like tie-dye.
I got a shirt that got a rainbow on it, but
what's wrong with it?
It ain't nothing wrong because I still wear it.
I just don't like rainbows. It's like childish.
To me, it's a prism with the what you gonna do it? It got the rainbow on it.
Oh no!
But you know what it's for though.
What it's for?
The
government guy gave to man. No,
I just said it.
The government guy gave to man.
The LGBT community.
But that's what I'm saying.
The government guy gave to man. That's what the rainbow is for.
Why you keep saying that over and over again?
He said something about the LGBT. Like, how did we change our values to that?
That's the thing though. They take.
Like you said, they took the Bibles out of school. So if you constantly read a Bible, you know.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We know where the original came from, right? And then people who never read the Bible would be like, No, it stands for LGBT.
That's funny because they took that over. It's like they could have took over
anything.
That's what. Yeah,
they took over the rainbow.
I heard you kept repeating it. I knew what you said, but I know.
No, I just putting it out there where it came from.
Yeah, these companies that advertise to show their support for the LGBT community, like that's their
No, I got you. I was just saying where
they use the rainbow.
I was just saying I was trying to put out where the rainbow came from, who first used it.
Oh no, I don't know where it first came from.
I
mean, I thought it first came from the sky.
I said God.
Let me ask you a question, boys. How do you feel? You think they forcing it on you?
Yes.
Yeah, they forcing it.
Yes.
Is that wrong?
Yes. Yes.
Is that wrong? It's wrong.
Yes.
Is it wrong to be a transgender?
I think we should.
I don't think it's wrong.
Oh, let me answer the question.
Yes.
It's wrong to be a transgender.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Can you move the mic closer to you?
Yeah, it's wrong.
Oh, it's wrong to be a transgender. So.
You don't think it's wrong?
I think they'll regret it.
I think it'd be whatever you want.
I think you'll get buyer's remorse.
I feel like I want my child to be one.
This is a touchy topic. This is touchy. I like it.
I just don't understand why you don't want to be gay. Like, just be gay.
Let's make sure we've got this clear. There's a difference between changing your whole sex and then somebody who just sleeping with their same sex. It's a difference.
Right, just be gay.
Because that's kind of like, what's the word I want to use? I can't even think of the word.
You'll get buyer's remorse.
All right, so let's.
Cause you kind of be sick if a man who dressed up as a woman get all his plastic surgery done and all that. Let's
get one thing straight.
Okay.
Men are better at being women than women are.
Beta.
And the reason why I say that shit. Listen.
That's a whole nother discussion.
The reason why I say that shit is because what's the Jenner?
Bruce Jenner.
Bruce Jenner turned into a woman and became Woman of the Year. That year, she was Woman of the Year. Like you couldn't find a woman. That's Woman of the Year.
Yeah, leave them Kardashians alone, bro.
You put a woman in transgender women on a track team. They win every title.
But let's go back though. So. Yeah, he was fast as shit back in the 70s.
Oh, let me check. I don't know if it's wrong or not to be transgender.
Oh, no, you already said it. No, you already said it.
You
already said it.
I don't know if it's wrong.
You already said it.
Don't worry about it. Don't go back on it.
But see, if you going by the letter of the law in the Bible, we all sinning. So, like, they gay. If we fornicating before marriage is a sin. In God's eyes, we're going to get all judged the same. I would think that certain sins are worse than others, though, right? But when you read the Bible, sin is a sin, right?
But, wait, let me just say this. Let me say this, Ray. See, when we said, we would be like, well, God just didn't know what he was doing, so that's why I did this. Transgender was saying he clearly made a mistake, made the wrong body. He clearly, I got to correct it. You know, God made a mistake. I gotta correct it, and then the doctors and scientists know how to correct it now.
Did EJ correct it? No, EJ just
he not considered transgender.
Yeah, he just
saying. He just said he got it.
So Chris she went through this.
Yeah,
she went through the surgery.
So he clearly made a mistake. He said the man upstairs clearly made a mistake.
So technically,
in the wrong body.
So technically, he's legally female now because he actually had the surgery. I think that's how that works.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like no, bro.
He would go to a female prison.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like he goes into the female bathrooms, whereas like EJ, for example, he goes into the men's bathrooms.
Are y'all cool with that? Like if y'all had your daughter.
It's not my life.
But I'm saying, you have a daughter and a man calls himself changing his sex tomorrow, put on a dress, and want to go into the bathroom with your daughter. You be cool with that? Like. You gotta use the same bathroom in the public.
Like, there's no harassing or anything like that.
How would you know? You can't go in there, Ring.
I agree with you, Ring.
You can't go in there. You a man. That's for.
Just because it's legal,
they should have their own bathroom.
Just because, but now I think that
they should have their own bathroom.
I'm not building
they should have their own bathroom. Handicapped people got their own bathroom.
No, they don't.
They just gonna make all bathrooms locked in this one stall now, so we don't even have.
They got a handicapped
stall. They should do that.
But if you go to a movie theater or a football stadium, it's like thousands of people that gotta use the bathroom at one time. So
let's make them,
No, you gotta think about that shit. That shit.
I'm glad I'm not the president.
Women got stalls though, and like Kris Jenner, for example,
he gonna stand up?
No, because he had the surgery.
He got a vagina.
He had the surgery. Well, she had the surgery. So
no, I don't even want. Can the women change over too?
They
take testosterone.
What I'm about to say is,
they get penises. Yeah,
I'm about to say like,
I don't know
when
if
we
they
were
get
children.
They get penises.
When we were children, when we were children, your mom was like, make sure you pee at the center, so you won't pee all over. Don't teach them that. Listen,
I see
when you get one of these, you got to make sure you handle
it.
You see the surgery on how they do the guy where they take the penis and they cut it and they turn it into a vagina. Oh my gosh, that was painful.
I'm just saying, like, if it was me,
why you even subjected
if it was me, I would say I don't think he made a mistake. I'm happy with I am.
See what it looks
just
like.
live with it and just try to go with it, but.
Hold on, ain't nobody never see it. It's like
I don't want no. We cool. We trust you.
Ooh.
We trust you. Woo.
It's painful. God,
I even think about when they try to circumcise. When they circumcise,
I can't
I don't even think about that.
Oh yeah, and we all live through that.
Yeah. So.
Well, unless you African, then.
But like I said, it's the way the world, the way America is. Is it like that across the whole world though? Can everybody give you a sex change across the whole world?
I don't think it's like that.
It's an American thing, or maybe an England thing.
Okay. There's people from other countries. Like, every time I was watching where I don't know if it was Saudi Arabia or something. They didn't want Americans talking to certain people because they don't want them spreading their Western philosophies.
That's what I'm saying. America's so free.
So that's the land. That's why we call it the land of the free.
This is like Sodom and Gomorrah.
No.
That's what everybody compares
it. That's how Christians in other countries look at it. Like, oh, that's Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Look at all those lots.
But the crazy part, they be like, we going over there. People be going over there. Everybody want to come and visit America.
That's
and the people that live in America hate it.
But that's the reason why.
I don't understand it.
The people who live in America who hate it is because they may have had things that
they forcing it on us.
Like
you know
people,
I gotta change my answer again.
What you mean?
Are they forcing it on us?
Yeah.
Nah, because you don't have to have a TV. You don't have to even look that stuff up.
No, I didn't say nothing about TV.
No, I'm just saying. You saying are they forcing it on us? Like, you don't have to ever pay no attention to it. Like, I don't go to gay parades and all that stuff.
No, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Well, what I'm saying is when you go to the bank and they got,
Yeah, but only reason I'm saying that.
I don't see why. I'm not offended by it, so I understand what you're saying.
The only thing is funny. Yeah, I know I don't get my picture taken, so my homie, he don't get his picture taken. He went out with a couple of friends from his job, right? A couple of them funny. I mean, they go that way. So he's going to a bar.
They transgender?
Yeah, they go that way, right? So
they go what way?
All the ways, right?
You know what way.
So let me say this though, because it's funny to me. So they went to a bar downtown. And, I'm not gonna name the bar, nothing.
What is?
No, right. They got ID. Mm-hmm. So they show their ID. He showed his ID. He got the picture on. They're like, you can't come in. They should be the last people to be discriminating against, don't you think? It's like we're not gonna fight for it, but like I think you should be the last one to discriminate. Dog. So that's why it's kind of funny. Like
I don't think I don't do it discriminating. They just
it's their
security.
rules.
Yeah, it's security.
But the same thing would have happened. Like they came to one of our bars and we be like our bars and said, "Oh, we don't serve funny people." You have to be
That's
straight.
not the same.
It is the same.
It's not the same.
It's not.
No.
Tell me the difference.
If you don't got a picture on your ID, how I know this is you and you're over 18 to come in here?
There's a lot of people that have fake IDs. How did you know it was them?
That's what I'm saying. If
the ID scanned,
if he gets fooled by a fake ID, then he just got fooled. I'm not going to let you fool me.
But the fake IDs don't scan, though. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, the
fake IDs don't.
But if you get fooled, if somebody fools you, he's not doing it on purpose. He's not like, oh, this is a fake ID, I'm going to let you in. He got fooled. But I'm not going to let you come in. I don't know. I can't tell if it's you.
He looked 30, though, but okay.
I don't know what that looked like. I had dudes in my...
I guess that's one of those times.
So that's going back to the same thing. Like, you supposed to be a man, but you changed yourself into a woman. You just fooled me. So it's not going to be his fault?
I can't hear you.
And if I'm a bouncer,
do you get what I'm saying?
If I got to pat you down and you're a dude, I don't know how that works.
Yeah, how that work? Because you're saying now, like, well, you don't have no picture ID. I don't know if that's really you, but you got the transgenders.
Well, men best not supposed to be patting down women anyway.
We don't know if he was born a man or a boy.
What sex they are.
A woman, a girl, whatever they is.
What was you saying?
I'm just saying, like, it's the same thing, though.
If he fooled you, say the question.
What I'm saying is, they can't say what you just said, right? Because they changed themselves. They changed. They're not the original person they was. They changed themselves to a woman.
And they get a new ID.
Still fake.
But your friend that turned into the woman should have took a picture.
No, he ain't turned into the woman.
I don't know what you're saying.
I'm just saying. It's funny how you discriminate against religion, but then when they do it to you,
how they know that's your religion? It's
anybody that walk around without security or what?
I don't know if this is you. You can't come to my club.
Half of the people that's in it don't know if it's them.
I can take your ID and go do whatever
you really
I want.
can't because you're not 5'5".
So you gotta have like 2
look, you're not 5'5". Look, see? So you're not gonna make it.
What I'm saying?
I mean, look,
if
I'm
we
5'5", and they say I'm like 200.
Yeah, and if I'm black, I can take your ID. And you're not 5'5", but go ahead.
So when people still like, you ever heard of identity theft? They need your ID to do that.
To do what you mean? To steal a credit card and buy something online?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Do you got to work around with 2 forms of ID for something? Because some people walk around with they use their passports also. But you got fake passports too.
Yep.
So it's like, I mean, everything can be fake, but I mean, that's tough if you're an owner or security for establishment. That's a good question.
I don't think he was like, oh, you're Jewish, you can't come in here. I don't think that's what he was.
No, he said you got the picture ID, you can't come in here. But the same thing, if I had a bar and they came, oh, you're not straight, so you can't come in here.
But how do you know somebody not straight until they tell you, unless they flamboyant?
That's how you would know.
Okay.
Most people are proud about who they are. Definitely those kind of
people. They can hide if they want, though.
No, why would you hide?
I'm saying they can't.
They're not supposed to come out.
That's another argument I didn't like back in the day, comparing gay people to black people.
They
Remember
do
that
it.
Shit?
They
that
do it all
was
the
some
time.
Weird ass shit.
They still do it.
Like, what the fuck are
you told me they do it. Remember they do it. They still do it.
They still do it? I thought that was over with.
I was always told that the gays started from a flight attendant from Europe. That was the story that
I heard AIDS started from a monkey.
The outbreak monkey.
How did straight people start getting AIDS?
But I think
it used to be a.
But it seems like gay men are more flamboyant than gay women.
Wait, you said gay came from a flight attendant? I feel like gay came way before airplanes.
I know. I they said a gay flight attendant came from Europe,
and that was it, huh?
That's funny.
He must have came over and started spreading the news.
That's funny.
But yeah, like gay men, they're more flamboyant.
So wait,
don't it seem like that?
So if you were because you turn gay.
I hope not.
Like how? Like what? It came from a gay flight attendant.
No, what am I saying?
You hear all those stories though.
But you see the women. Most of the women all like little AIs running around here. So.
Oh yeah, he said little AIs.
Oh shit! Yeah. All right, I got you.
Like Snoop from The Wire.
That's funny as shit. Little AIs.
Yeah. Young man. But yeah, but they not flamboyant though. They just.
What would you consider that? They more stronger than me.
No, but
you ever shake one of their hands? They break.
But
your
the
fingers?
gay men, like they
just try too hard. Huh?
They actually switch. What women do you know switch? Like women don't switch no more like that though. You might see a woman here and there. Like these dudes, they switch. Well, I don't know what they want to do.
Yeah, what happened to switching with women? Do women still switch?
No, I don't see it no more.
They don't need to switch. They ain't wearing nothing. What are you talking about?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's summertime.
Yeah,
you see it.
Imagine a switch. Imagine a switch with these leggings on.
They don't need to.
Nice switch.
They just need to just jog.
I guess it's they flamboyant. The days and times we live in, man. It's
different.
Gomorrah,
it's
man.
different, man.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
It's a different day and time.
Oh, why you say this thing Sodom and Gomorrah? You can do anything you want over in the U.S. You do anything you want over here.
Yeah. I heard a saying that says it's worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. That's why
ooh, man.
I heard a saying that like that. Like, it's worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. So that's why we say it's not Sodom and Gomorrah.
Did y'all see that new trailer for Terminator?
Nah,
Man the Machine.
That shit looks so dumb.
I ain't see you trailer for that. Yeah.
It's just I just wish I was one of the movie producers.
So you could just put up.
Whatever. Yeah, like
that shit looks so fucking dumb.
Arnold Schwarzenegger still making money.
I'm cool off that. And that's why he got drop kicked in his back. Bullshit. And you see that John Brightburn, the evil Superman?
Yeah, like why they do that?
I heard it's more like a thriller, like a horror thriller than like a Smallville.
Why would they teach these little kids that now though? Superman was supposed to be like, save the world.
It's not for little kids.
Everything's dark now.
You notice that?
A dark side. Yeah, because they didn't kill back in the day. Now, like Batman and Superman, they'll off you.
Oh, well, that's another thing. They even like in certain TV shows like Ninja Turtles and shit. They took the people ninja out and replaced them with robots because they couldn't show blood on morning TV.
The cartoons don't even come on in the morning now.
They took that. That's gone.
They don't get afternoon cartoons no more.
That's gone, bro.
I feel bad for the kids
now. No
now,
more Looney Tunes, man.
That's why little kids got to go on
Cartoon
YouTube
Network
and stuff. Yeah, like I really feel bad for them. Like I don't understand why they did that.
Though. The cartoons still don't come on at night.
They come on. They still come on, but it's like Cartoon Network.
Family Guy still
It's like Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. That's it.
I don't got TV in my house, so.
But no, when we was kids though, in the morning before we went to school,
you
could turn the TV on.
That was amazing.
I didn't have cable.
That was a good time.
Yeah, I didn't have cable, but you still had Channel 17, Fox. You can watch cartoons. Channel 57. You
was
can watch
your era when Recess was out? When Recess was coming on?
Recess was on, but I was like,
you was 20 by now, right?
No,
I had little brothers though.
Recess was the late 90s, so early 2000s, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I was a teenager. I remember I was a teenager.
I had little brothers. They watched.
I thought it was late 90s.
I think we grew up with. You remember?
Probably. I don't know.
Dang, I forgot the cartoon.
But yeah, I feel bad for the kids now. They don't got that. And then when you came home from school, 3 o'clock, cartoons
Captain Planet.
Again. Yeah, Captain Planet. That came on 57. No, it wasn't.
That ain't nobody's favorite.
Don't
that ain't nobody's
favorite, but it was on early.
Let's just name some of your favorite cartoons, though, since you want to bash.
I see you got something to say. Go ahead.
No, I want to know who.
I like Dragon Ball Z.
Everybody likes Dragon Ball.
I like Pokemon.
You still watch Dragon Ball Z?
No.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with watching Dragon Ball Z. Ain't nothing wrong.
The one thing I didn't like about Dragon Ball Z is it takes an entire episode to do something. It took 3 episodes.
Every episode ended in a cliffhanger too.
Yeah, when Goku was fighting Freezer, it took an entire season.
Oh yeah.
That fight was an entire season.
That's what you call a saga.
That
was a saga.
I can't keep doing that.
That's what made it good.
I used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh.
Watching Gohan grow up.
Don't do you?
I'm not testifying no more.
All that you did all that.
I watched Pokemon when it came out.
I'm not testifying no more. All right,
I ain't do none of that stuff.
I got a lot of it. No, you had me on the stand.
I watched Ninja Turtles back in the day. You watch Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
See, me and you say, he young.
Yeah, I'm younger than y'all.
I hate it when Power Rangers came because that took some of the
on the low.
I went back and watched that shit. That shit trash.
Yeah, on the low when you was younger.
Not the first 3 seasons.
Listen, when you young,
everything past Zeo was trash.
Go back and look at the first Power Ranger. It's trash.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the wires.
That's what I'm saying.
You can see the wires.
Dog, it's trash.
You tripping the Putty Patrol? Remember
Big Bad Beetleborgs? Am I the only person remember that?
Yeah, but I was corny. I hated the Attack of the Killer to me. Them cartoons, some of them Jones was whack from back in our day though. But
shit, I got some cartoons for you. I'm about to do a cartoon episode.
That's definitely gonna take it. But I just really feel these little kids. Like, my daughters, like, they do not understand, like, literally, you had 2 hours in the morning from, like, 6 to 8.
Yep.
And then when you come home from school, you had from, like, 3 to 5 p.m. You had cartoons?
I only had 3 to 4 because my mom wanted to watch Oprah. Oprah came on.
Oh, yeah, forget about that.
I had the 5 because my dad wanted to watch the news if I was that was that.
I was like, Mom, but... Boy, you back.
Even sitcoms, though. It wasn't even just the cartoons. Like, the sitcoms back in the day, like, every day you had a thorough TV show that came on. At least 1 or 2 TV shows that came on that you could sit down and watch. Now, it's just like, everything's reality TV, ratchet TV.
All right, let's switch gears real quick. I was talking to a buddy. So my mom gave my number out to some young man at her church. She said, "Oh, he wanna start a business." And she's like, "Can you mentor him a little bit?" I'm like, "I don't really know how to do it myself, but I'll tell him what I know." So he calls me. I give him enough what to do. I'm like, "Hey, get your LLC, get your EIN, get this, get that. Get all this. I want you to call these numbers. I want you to meet with these people. And after you do all that, call me back." So, I told him, he's like, "Oh, he was so appreciative. Oh, thank you.
How old was he?
He probably like 19, 20.
Young boy.
He like, thank you, yada, yada. He hangs up. That was probably like 2 weeks ago. So after that, I was talking to a friend of the show, and they was like, they was, I guess, something with just, I don't know, social media, something with Just Hilarious, and she was asking somebody, oh, you got your business popping? This is hearsay. Oh, you got your business popping or whatever. How'd you get your business popping? And the girl wouldn't tell her. And he's like, oh, you know, it's just God, just I thank God. So
she did tell her.
After asking so many times, she go, well, damn, just give me God number then. Like, why you not gonna tell me? Like, basically, what I want to ask is why are people so reluctant to give out information to help people succeed?
I don't know. You tell us.
Yeah, you tell us.
I know, right? You tell us.
I just told y'all what I just did.
Oh, you ain't got no other stories?
You got other stories of
that like people asking for information and how to start business? You tell us. The same reason why you ain't one.
I forgot about that shit.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah,
No, first of all, I did tell him.
That's not what we heard.
I did tell him.
Heard you told that man to keep flipping birds. You was trying to get out of that business. You told him to go ahead and keep on flipping birds.
That's funny. Y'all funny shit. But no,
that's crazy.
Why don't we do that?
But when people twerk that, like, I remember used to hear people, like the older
Keep
ones.
Keep it a secret.
The older ones, like, when you get a job and the man asks you to train somebody, don't train them everything. Don't teach them everything. You might lose your job.
Oh, like competition.
Yeah. And when people twerk that,
there's a whole bunch of different aspects that go into it.
I did the opposite though. Like when people came to my job, I was trying to move up.
So
you learn that so I can move up.
So you're a good guy, but you got some people out there. What's the number one thing we learn on the streets from our OGs?
Mind your business.
No, what they say? What's that saying? The game is to be sold, not to be told.
I'm about to say snitches gets
But you know, like everybody that like got that type of mindset. Usually the OGs. You got some OGs that's good, like you. Like, look, I don't mind spreading the wealth.
Well, I read it. I read it somewhere. It says when you buy for information, but when you give it out for free. Help with one another. So
right, I'm more along those lines.
But don't mean
if anyone comes to me for information about something, me personally, I wouldn't mind telling them.
It depends on who the person is too, though.
Yeah, that has a lot. That's why I said the circumstances and everything get changed. If it's someone you really don't bang with like that, I guess then that might be different. You like, you gotta go online and just fill that out and then all right, get out my face, because you might not get down with that person like that. But if it's someone you call a friend or is a family member or something, they trying to get on, I don't see why not. But you should have to know a person, like, cause I hear like this goes on a lot, like in the basketball community where like a lot of basketball player pros. They come back to the hood and they have camps for the kids and they charge, which I think is crazy. Like, why are you charging these kids to come play basketball? Like, I feel like you giving back to the community. And when you got a lot, right, and you're really wealthy, I think you should give more. And all you're really giving is your time. You're not really, I mean, you might put up a couple of dollars. I can't tell anyone how to spend their money, though. But they do that a lot, though. Like, they had a camp.
Those type of camps are like, babysitters.
I don't know. No, it's really, well, I mean, I guess. I mean, but it's only like a couple days out of the week.
Hey, where the parent at?
No, it's for the knowledge of playing basketball and stuff like that. Same thing with football. They do the same thing. Really don't see it with the football. Well, you don't hear about it as much. You hear a lot of it in the basketball community where they charge the kids and stuff like that. I just feel like if you got it like that and you trying to spread your knowledge in the hood, your hood where you're from, and you got kids that look up to you.
Instead of drawing somebody a map, what if you was like, all right, read these 5 books. And they're like, I don't want that bad, and don't read the books.
Then that's on them. You told them to read a book. I mean,
but you can look at the flip side and go, bro, I ain't asked you about no book. I asked you,
but I'm saying if I ask you, how do you start your business? You go, well, read these 5 books. I ain't asked you about no books. Like, I can't just tell you everything. You gotta do some work yourself too, right? So, that's cool. That's a good answer though. Cause you pay for college, you think they're gonna do the year?
Cause it's kind of like you kind of want to weed out the bullshit. That's why I gave the bull, like, I gave him a bunch of information. Go do that and then hit me back. If you never hit me back,
You can still read a book, right, and then it's still different actually talking to someone who actually been through it, though.
No, that's true.
Getting that hands-on experience from that person. Like, it might
right,
not
but you should give some type of enlightenment.
But, no, I agree with you, but I'd rather for you to read the book and then call me like, yo, what does this mean when I read this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At least when you come back to me, like you said, come back to you, like, because it's like, damn, it's like, he really want this.
Right.
Because, like, you know, some people, like, certain cultures, reading a book is, like, is nothing.
Yeah.
But for some reason, some
like,
hood motherfuckers, reading a book is, like, it's like, what? Read a book? It's not decent.
Yeah, it's like
unless it's 50 Shades of Grey or something.
It's like you got to help yourself first.
I don't understand it.
Like, I can't help you unless you're willing to help yourself. So, it's like, you're not going to take the time. I get what you're saying. Like, if you're not taking the time out to try to research and find out what it is on your own, then I can't help you because you're not putting the whole effort in it. Like, I can't do all the work for you. You like, but you still at the same time, I'm gonna give you some.
What if somebody say they don't want to give out the information because?
But see, this is how I look at it though. If you asking me like advice and stuff like that, that's different. It's like I'm not doing the work for you though. Like if you asking me to do something for you, then that's a little different. You asking me to take time out of my day to But if you just asking me questions and you want to know the answers, like I don't see nothing wrong with that. Giving out that information, you can go here. Like I'm not doing it for you. I'm telling you what to do, and it's up to you if you want to do it. But I ain't mean to cut you off. You were going to a thought.
No, I was saying, what if somebody asked you? What if somebody said, like on the flip side, I didn't want to waste my time, because I knew he wasn't about it, and I didn't want to waste my time giving him this information, and he don't do it.
I don't know. I got hit with a lot of that though. Old heads just don't trust young boys. They just don't trust young people.
I think a lot of the time it go to what you said the first time. Like people just they fear the competition. Like, oh, he hungry, and they know that. Like sometimes it's like the shit that you know. You be like, yo, this shit's so easy.
Yeah.
Why everybody ain't on this? And then somebody asks you how you do it, and you kind of don't want to tell them because it's like then I know they gonna go at it hard, and I'm not going that hard, and he might.
You feel like you gonna lose some of his.
Yeah,
it's
you
gonna
might
come
lose
saturated,
some.
whatever it is.
Right.
I never felt that way. I just didn't think people didn't know the knowledge. Now don't get me wrong. I learned. Like, damn, Jack, you stood up how many nights reading your books and you just gave that out for free? Why do you do that? They just gave it out to random people for free for what? No.
That's
but
your
I mean,
purpose.
That's not a purpose.
Let's stay on that. Do you believe that there's a such thing as being born with a purpose?
I don't think nobody know what their purpose is until you.
I'm not saying if you know what it is. I'm saying, do you think that you were born with a purpose? Like you were not. Like we don't know what it is. You just saying, I know I'm here for a reason. I know I'm here for something. I don't.
I believe so.
I think that's all bullshit.
So what does it mean to be existent then? Like
you think you just here to breathe?
Yeah, what is like? You got 1 million people. Like, what are you here for existence? Like, what is it for then? If it's not a purpose, it gotta be a purpose. Everybody gotta play a role.
I don't think so.
Everybody gotta play a role.
Elaborate. Explain.
I'm trying to figure out how can I say this. I wish I thought about it out.
So you think Donald Trump was just gonna be president? It just wasn't.
Like the roles that we like, things that we say, oh, you were here for this reason, you were here for that. President, they all made up roles. It's made up. It's not real. Oh, I'm gonna be a computer technician. It's not a thing. We don't need a computer technician. I'm gonna be a banker. We don't need money is fake. Not money is fake, but money isn't. It's like it's not vanity, right? Yeah, it's not a real thing. It's the same reason. Like you like, how can you be like, God put me here to play football? God don't give a fuck about football. God put me here to be a banker. God didn't make this fucking. God didn't make this. Make money, make banks, make that. Like, it's like,
but it's still a purpose though, right?
What is the purpose?
So, all right.
To do a fake job? I keep using the word fake. I apologize for using the word fake, but it's not fake.
Well, see, this is what I said. It's about what you wind up having. You get back over here when I'm talking to you.
Oh, buddy,
get back over here.
Whoa.
Hey, you always
Why you stop talking?
I think everybody got a purpose.
Why niggas stop talking every time I reset the camera?
I don't think you got to do that because whatever Doc did to it, I don't think you gotta, because when I was watching it, I never seen it pop up. Even when it popped up, I think the last few episodes it didn't pop up.
Yeah, because I kept stopping it. Because you never set the timer.
You get back over. Are you back over here? Okay, so.
Oh, there you go. All right, what would you say?
But so that's why I said at the beginning, like when you don't know what your purpose is when you first born. You gotta experience things in life to find out what your passion or your purpose is. So
a passion and purpose, two different things.
I put it hand in hand. So.
Not to me.
Your purpose is what something. All right, so the way I look at it is gonna probably differ from yours though. Like I said, passion and purpose to me go hand in hand. If you experience that, okay, like me for example, when I was little,
it's not the same.
I had a passion. It's not the same thing. It's
okay,
not, but I said it goes hand in hand. So that's a difference. It goes hand in hand. But when I was younger, no, I'm not talking about the definition. I'm talking about using it in this context in which we're having this conversation now. Passion and purpose. When you hear people talk about those things, you hear people use passion and purpose. Like when you have a passion for something, it's usually something that you love. You feel like that's what God put you here if you believe in God.
But it's a lot of things that people go, oh, I didn't want to do it, but somebody had to do it.
Well, then that's not really. They just doing it.
That's their purpose, then, right?
That's not a purpose.
Nah.
Like for me, for example, when I was younger, I had
like the purpose you came downstairs to the basement was to throw laundry in the fucking washing machine.
I can say that's called being clean.
Yeah, I can say to you,
being clean, not being dirty.
Come on,
I know what I'm saying is like,
when
I was younger, I had a passion for trains. I love trains. I still do like trains. I'm fascinated by trains.
Okay.
Now, am I working? No, I'm not working in that. I'm not a train conductor or engineer, nor do I work on trains. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's one of my passions, though, even though I'm not doing it. A lot of people don't work in the field that they have a passion for because maybe they don't have the know-how or they procrastinate. They just don't have that go-get-it type attitude or mindset, know how to do those or to apply themselves towards that particular trade or whatever it is. Some people do, but I'm just like me. Even astronomy, there's another thing I had a passion for, but I didn't follow it for whatever reasons. That don't mean that I don't have a love or that's not my purpose because there's nights where I'm in bed and I'm researching things in those particular fields about trains and astronomy. Like I go on Google and I'm not getting paid for it. I'm just doing it just for my own love because I still have a passion for it.
Just because you got a passion for it don't mean it's your purpose.
That's what I'm saying though. For me, passion and purpose is the same thing. Like I still, your
doctors?
purpose.
What about them?
That's just not. Anybody can just be a doctor, right?
They can.
Anybody? School hard for people.
You gotta go to school to be a doctor?
Yeah, don't talk about Dr. Sabi or.
I ain't talking about Sabi.
Yeah, like you gotta go to school to be a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I thought so.
I mean, sure, you need to learn basic stuff.
But you got some people like.
Some people think about this.
You got like good doctors, right?
In certain religions, you're not supposed to take medicine. You're not supposed to take drugs.
All right, so we can talk religion too. Right. What about those preachers then?
Go ahead. What you mean?
For them to become a preacher, they had to give up something. There was a purpose there from the. Cause they could have just took the money and ran with it. They could just took the money and ran with it.
I fucked it up when I
turn it off.
No, just turn it towards you, like swivel it.
You good? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Good. So, no, I'm saying like, for someone to want to preach the word, can't that be a purpose? Like Farrakhan, no. Martin Luther King wasn't a purpose. None of the like Fergus Douglass.
Cause it's like you're not supposed to listen to them anyway. You're supposed to find God for yourself. So why am I like what you mean?
No, you got.
Yes, you are.
Well, when you read the Bible, they always listen to prophets and.
Farrakhan, just because you're a preacher, you're a prophet. I'm sorry, not Farrakhan. I won't put words in my mouth.
You used the Bible. You brought up the book.
Preachers aren't prophets, though.
Look, you brought up the book. I'm just saying, people always listen to other people.
Okay,
that's all I'm saying. They listen to King David. They listen to other people.
Sure.
So that's all I'm saying.
Sure.
They always follow somebody.
That's you an alpha? Following
you could be an alpha and follow somebody, can't you? I mean, if you're in the army, you're not an alpha. You gotta follow the lieutenant, though. I mean, whoever's in charge.
That's your manager.
That's a whole.
I'm saying, so you're still an alpha.
You're not following somebody. That's not your life.
You're taking order though.
You're not going. I'm gonna live my life the way this army man told me. I'm gonna treat my
Most
kids.
military people
I'm gonna
treat
treat my kids and my wife the way my sergeant told me how to treat them. No,
they don't.
If that's the case, if you believe in God, then we all followers. Because we supposed, if you believe in God, you following a spiritual being. Like you follow.
but he not another man.
Okay, God.
Right.
Yeah, but we're created in the eyes of God, man. Right? Ain't that?
So, but he's not a man though.
Yeah, he's a spirit. Yeah.
God.
But we say he. We don't know what quick
He's
God said.
God.
Yeah.
He's a father, not a mother.
I know. I know. I'm just.
I don't think it's no such thing. I think people like I like what you said. Passion, cool. Follow your passion, do your passion. But a lot
You
of
don't
these
think people got purpose?
a lot of these purposes is not real. They're not real things. They're not real things.
What about being a teacher?
It's like once you follow
that's a passion.
People say, yeah, it's a passion.
Once you follow your passion, then it becomes your purpose because you feel like you're good at it. So it's like,
Sure.
all right, I'm good at it. All right, this was my.
But I think
and
that's
you
us
love
being
it.
brainwashed by
When
culture
you're-
again.
When you're good at it and you love what you're doing, then it becomes
So did
that's your
anybody
purpose.
in this
That's
earth
how I
ever
look
have
at
a
it.
purpose?
No.
They're just here, huh?
No, you just hear.
For existence.
That's why we have animal instinct. That's why we do stuff. We do stuff involuntarily, cause it's like we all like you. Like, oh, I'm hungry. I gotta eat. My purpose is to be a chef. my pet. I'm here to be a chef now.
No, I say that's why I say if you love what you're doing.
Yeah, that's a passion. I don't think people are here for purpose. I think that you like. I just don't understand how can you be here, like you said for teacher. What are you teaching? You teaching stuff that man made up.
So I'm saying you don't think God put anybody on this earth for a purpose?
Do you think anything?
That's my question.
That's a good question.
Happens for a reason.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Do you think things happen in life for a reason?
Sure, I think that trees give off oxygen for us to breathe.
So those are like things with purpose. Like everything, like something is here for a reason.
Okay.
Like, I mean, because if that's the case, then
Okay, so we give off carbon monoxide so that we can give to the trees,
circle
and we
of life.
poop so that we
Circle of life.
yeah. So okay, so that's our purpose then. You're right.
Not just in that aspect.
I think
it's
that's the
purpose,
only
though. It's still a
aspect.
purpose, though. That's still a purpose. You're here for a
I'm glad
reason.
you said that. You proved me wrong. We are here for a purpose, and that's to keep keep the trees breathing.
And the trees keep us breathing.
I think, but I'm tying that back into what I was saying. Like I think we're brainwashed by all these companies, all these commercials, all this culture to think that.
But maybe
you're here for a purpose.
Maybe they brainwashing you to keep you from
no,
your
these
real
companies
purpose.
don't
Listen,
these companies don't want you to follow your purpose.
you know what I'm saying? Maybe they brainwash you. You
brainwash-
won't find your purpose.
No, they brainwashing you thinking that you have a purpose.
No, they brainwash you to put you into another purpose that you're never supposed to be in.
I like that's
Explain
true.
your part. So the companies.
They brainwash you into believing that you have a purpose. Like for example, you see all these commercials about going to school and going to ICDC so you can find your purpose. So I can give you my bread. Oh,
And be in debt.
yeah. Oh, go get married so I can sell you this huge diamond ring so you can be with the one you love. Oh, I mean, think about it. Think about the advertising.
But that ain't. So when you said school, I was thinking of something else. So when you said school,
What you think about?
I'm thinking because you said these companies. And the way I look at it, these companies don't want you to follow your purpose because they want you to work for them the rest of your lives.
No, they trying to make
they don't want you to
that,
follow your dreams.
I get what you're saying. I think some do.
Or they want you to follow their dreams.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. You
So they
helping
want you
them
to
be
believe
yeah.
that
So that's
there's
not
a
a purpose. You're following someone else. You're following what they want you to do.
So do you believe
That
that some companies sell you something so that you can buy it?
All companies sell you stuff.
Sell you a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Follow your purpose. Hey, come play for the NBA so we can sell you. So we can sell your talents. It's entertainment. At the end of the day,
Yeah, it's entertainment.
it's like going to the Coliseum to watch people kill people on the Gladiator.
That was barbaric about 500,000-600,000 years ago.
No, but I'm saying it's the same idea.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah, but what that got to do with you, company? I'm more elaborating.
Company,
on what you said,
NBA.
company.
See, when you think of company, you think of your job.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of
Jobs
a
and
company selling you something.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a company selling you, hey, come to school so you can be a nurse.
Like let's use Frito. Like
The NBA don't sell us on coming to play for the
That's their
NBA.
slogan.
The NBA
Right.
sell us to watch their product, not to come play for them. Because
They
if
sell
you're
people
good
to
at
come
it,
play
But they
for
still
them.
they still like We still selling because think about it. The NBA ain't going nowhere. Somebody's son just was born. He gonna try to teach him how to play basketball. Right. The dream is to make it to the NBA to get out wherever neighborhood they in.
Yeah, but that's that's a
dream.
But yeah, that's a dream, which then turns to.
Why is it your dream? Why is it your dream?
Purpose.
And it makes you feel like it's your purpose.
If you ask any ball player, what they gonna tell you is
that
they love. Yeah,
I thought I love basketball too.
I think most ball players.
It's funny because the best ball players go, I'm more than just a basketball player. This is not my purpose. This is something I like to do.
Well, you heard what I said. I got more than one passion and purpose.
But I think I think you could. I don't think it go hand in hand. I think it's a passion. Everybody has a passion. Everybody has something that they want to do. That don't mean it's your purpose.
But some people do have a purpose. I just can't really put it in definition. I don't think everybody have a purpose, but some people in this have a purpose.
So you going? I like what you said about the doctor. That's good. But some people go from. So you saying basically like, oh, you hear your purpose was to stand here in this parking lot just get some. Oh, and that person almost got ran over and you saved them. Like that's your purpose.
At the right place at the right time.
Right? Yeah. So you saying like that? Like that's a purpose?
Nah, I'm just. Saying,
I don't think that's a purpose, but I agree that that's a beautiful thing. But I don't think that's your purpose in life was to save that man in that parking lot.
Like certain jobs everybody can't do though. Like
don't mean
being a firefighter. Like.
You can have a job.
You can't sell that to me, bro.
You can have a job.
Some people like it.
You can have a job or anything, occupation in life that you're really good at, but you can hate it.
Yeah, that don't mean it's your purpose.
That don't mean that.
Yeah, we ain't talking about those people.
And it don't mean it's your passion.
We ain't talking about those people, though. You got.
If you don't like it, it's not going to be a passion of yours, and it's definitely not going to be. Well, can it be your purpose? I don't know. You got some people that probably do things that they hate doing. They feel like it's their passion.
It's like
they feel.
What I'm trying to say is certain jobs that are made up.
Made up, yeah.
So when people say, "Oh, it's my purpose to spread awareness on a situation,"
everything is made up, though.
Not everything.
Everything.
Not everything is made up, but a lot of stuff is made up.
What's not? What's the example of something that's not made up?
It's on what you believe.
We made everything here that we is about
living in the Matrix.
is man-made.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Everything is man-made. Yeah,
not everything is man-made.
Not everything is man-made.
Well, I'm talking about jobs. Well, not everything.
Most jobs is man-made.
There, but like if you're a farmer, you got.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's not
stuff like that.
Everything is not.
You're right. I agree with you.
Things like that.
But that's not your purpose. Is
but still, like a barn and a silo, that's man-made. So the tractor that you riding on,
we made our job easier.
The basic like farming.
Yeah. You going out,
like you gotta eat.
Like that.
Yeah, but everybody supposed to know how to do that.
Say if we was taught, we all knew how to be a farmer. We all knew how to fish.
Is that everybody's purpose to be farmers?
Certain things are just basic part of our life.
That's what I'm saying.
But you still should have a purpose. I don't know.
There ain't no such thing.
There's no such thing.
There's no such thing as your purpose, bro.
So what are we here for?
There's a lot of people that think that.
I agree. When people
just to be a good person.
When people come and say my purpose is to worship and know God, I love when people say that.
To not say that a person has no
purpose. They don't have to.
That's a form of teaching. That's a form of.
No, but. Some people believe that's their purpose.
That's just a choice.
But it's not something you can argue against.
To me,
take a flip side. We know a person who loves to worship Satan.
Right.
His purpose is to worship
that's God
Satan.
To him.
That's what I'm saying. So it's all a choice, I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, well, you proving my point even more. Ain't
no gotta be some purpose, man.
Ain't no such thing.
Some people did have purpose on this earth.
I see.
Some people had a job to do.
I think when you say
Give me one.
I think when you say that, it's to spread a belief. Right now. People who do believe that and want to believe that, it's to spread a belief that is like want to have a form of control. It's like it's obedience. Like
let me cut you off real quick. Like, it's two sides to everything, right? Mm-hmm. You got Gandhi. His purpose was to free India and stuff like that.
Did he ever say that, or did people give him that title?
He said that.
He said it was his purpose.
Yeah. Okay. That's why he went on his hunger strike and everything. Okay. But on the other side. You got people whose purpose was to enslave the Indians. So it was like they cancel out each other. Like that don't even make sense.
It's just like Hitler.
It's just like Hitler. Just like any war ever. If you on this side, these people are right, these people are wrong. If you on this side, those people are right, those people are wrong. There's no such thing.
There, right?
No, because they can't. It's not. It's made up. Somebody told you to go fight him.
Nah.
Mm-hmm. You was influenced by something to go do that,
and they had to do it,
and you did it.
And it was a higher being that told them to do it. They had to go.
People
do it, right?
who tell you that you don't have a purpose is the way to try to control you. So
I'm not trying to control you. I'm not trying to control nobody.
It's spreading that belief though.
You don't.
And if people believe that, and there's a lot of people who probably do believe that,
it'll free you.
There's no purpose.
It's actually more freeing to know.
Then you're always going to be controlled by other. You control your own life.
You know.
Well, at least in America.
You think you? Sure, you do.
You control. You make your
own. Sure, you control your own life. But that don't mean you got a purpose.
Well, that goes back to the free will conversation.
What's your purpose?
Hell no.
I told you. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I have to know. I feel like I have a.
So who's trying to control you?
Nobody. I never blamed it on anyone else. I never blamed my.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to like attack you a little bit, but what I'm trying to say is.
Just because I'm not following my purpose don't mean someone is controlling me.
No. But you should at least know what it is at this age.
I said I have a love.
A lot of people don't know
purpose about the same thing.
I don't think a lot of people know what their purpose is.
Because there's no such thing.
Because you're not going to know until you're good. No.
What I'm saying is, other people, you got people out here who do know their purpose. No.
They think it's their purpose, but it's their passion.
They just running with it. Huh?
They just running with it.
See, that's where to me I think you're wrong. I think it goes hand in hand to me. The definition is different, yes, but I'm saying I think it goes hand in hand because if you love what you're doing.
People say that their purpose is their passion is their purpose. It's not.
If you love what you're doing, if you love something, what you're doing, and whatever your craft is, and you love it, and you feel like that's what you were waking up every day to do, then why can't that be your purpose?
It's your passion.
Purpose? Why can't it be your purpose?
Let's use religion real quick.
Why can't it be your
Let's use religion real quick. So was it Christ's purpose to die on the cross for everyone?
Is he a human being?
At that time, he was a little lower than the angels.
I'm asking a question.
Look, at that time, he was a little lower than the angels.
But is he a human being?
Let's use somebody
else. That's what I said. Let's simplify. The simplest answer is love, what everybody can probably generally agree on. To not get too deep. So
let's get deep.
Why can't a love be something you love doing be your purpose?
Because it's your passion. Your passion is your purpose.
But why can't it be your purpose neither?
I love.
What qualifies as a purpose?
Yeah, what qualifies? What qualifies? He's saying
there's no such thing.
Because you're not saying you're saying, but it has a definition. But all right, so now we're gonna break it down. So it goes to a definition.
All right,
because I got.
No, let me say. I got one. We can use Moses. Everybody know Moses.
Hold on. Before you say that, let me say what he's saying. Remember what you're saying. Your purpose is the same purpose as any other animal, any other plant on here. To keep the earth moving. Your purpose is to breathe out, turn the oxygen into carbon monoxide, and feed the world, and eat and poop, and wherever you poop at, flowers supposed to grow there.
So that's your purpose. only humans or inanimate objects can have a purpose?
I don't know about inanimate. I mean, they like trees. If you want to say tree, animals have a purpose. Everything. If you want to say that, cool.
Okay, so you agree with that?
That basic stuff.
You answered my question. I said, what are we here for then?
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
See, but Mark, though, the only thing is just the definition of passion and purpose. So his definition and my definition is
because your passion could be walking your dogs and taking your girl out to dinner. I love doing that. That don't mean that's my purpose.
It all depends
what about
on how
you take care of people, like the real nurses, not the ones that just there for the money. I'm talking about the real.
That's just what you're supposed to do today. That don't mean it's your person, your purpose. Anybody can do that.
I can't do it.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, anybody can do it.
I can't do it, bro.
You don't want to do it. It ain't your passion. I'm sorry. It ain't no such thing.
You can do it.
You're talking about made-up jobs. How can your purpose in life be a made-up job? No, I'm talking about you. I'm talking. Because it fucking me up because people go, my purpose. I'm made to be a basketball player. Then they become a basketball player and go, oh, well, I'm more than just a basketball player. And then you go to the flip side of different things. It's like you go to the flip side of people doing something to you, but you see it from the other side. Only you see from your side, your eyeballs. And it's like, whoa, you got. So how can that be your purpose? His purpose was to kill me. Like what?
Maybe it was.
No.
You don't think so?
We're not supposed to kill each other.
It's a reason the law came there. It was. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why the law came into existence. It's a lot of stuff we were supposed to do, but there's a reason why it came a law. People just going around knocking people off. This is fun.
Yo, before we change topics here, Let me hit this topic real quick. I was watching this one John, and they were saying like how quick we turn into savages when something happens. We turn into savages quick.
Yeah.
So I was watching this one podcast, and one guy was talking about if it should hit the fan scenario, what kind of car would you use in your post-apocalyptic whatever? He's like, would you use a Tesla? He was like, no, I wouldn't use a Tesla because you don't got to put gas in it. He's like, no, I wouldn't use a Tesla, but I would use I got a pickup truck with like I don't know the gallon, but let's say 100-gallon gas tank in the bed that feeds my gas tank, and I can go from here to California with just feeding off of that. And then one guy on the table go, nah, because you could just shoot that out. And it's like, why are you shooting my gas tank? He go, man, why did I do that? Why did I say that? Because it's like, what makes us do that? Like, how do we turn to savages so fast?
Because it's two spirits you're wrestling with, man.
It's like you.
Good and evil, bro.
You ever
both of them.
You ever walk somewhere and then you just be walking or something and you see somebody and you just be like, I would just punch him in the face.
No, let me tell the story. It was this little kid with a big head. Look at a big head run down a Walmart house. I just want to kick you.
Yeah. I just want to trip that.
He looked at me like, you mean as hell? I was like, yeah, that was mean. I apologize. I said it out loud too. This little kid run down the door with this big head. I'm like, if I kick you with like a ball, bah!
That's a savage move.
That is a savage move.
But that's the thing though. Like, we turn to savages quick, bro. If it wasn't,
I felt bad for him.
That's the reason why a lot of times you see a lot of like rational people.
Mm-hmm.
They're different from everybody else. Cause it's like you have something happen and they go, oh no, you supposed to do this and do that. It's like, no, it was an accident.
Yeah.
It's like it was just an accident. I'm not going.
You just a pushover.
Yeah.
Like, what would you have done? You should have shot him in his toe.
It's like, it's such a savage, man.
He only bumped you.
What's this Harlem Night?
The pinky one.
I forgot what the fuck I was just saying.
No, I don't know. It's like that. I mean, at one time, people was getting beat up for stepping on Jordans.
You still do happen to this day.
Shit, people getting beat up for their Jordans or phone posits back in the day.
That's just
still
what it is.
To these days.
It's just what it is right now. It's just
people turn to savages quick. I don't know if that's like a poor thing right now or what.
Good versus evil. Some stuff you know, it won't bother me and you. Like somebody, I give somebody $100. I'm not going to kill you over $100. Don't go asking for no $100 either. But I'm not going to kill you over $100. Niggas getting killed over $5.
Let me get half a man. What's half a man again? 50. All right, let me get half a man.
You know, but people get killed over $5 today.
Hey, because it's like
he bet me, he lost, he owed me $5.
That's for GP. You can't have streets knowing that you sweet and you letting them slide.
I agree with you.
That's
what I'm saying.
Crazy. They're not killing them over the $5. They're killing them over the principle.
Is that only black people?
Was that their purpose?
No.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Was that their purpose?
No, let's go back to that what he just said.
I agree with you.
No, it's not only black people.
Yeah, hell no, ain't no only.
Go to China and do it. Chinatown.
The Italian mob. You
that too.
Yeah, I
cut
agree
fingers off.
The Irish mob, any mob, the Asian mob.
Yo, where you think our ego come from?
Years of being disrespected.
I think it come from our mothers.
Oh, crap. Frank, don't talk like that.
What?
Don't talk like that.
I'm not blaming nothing on my parents.
I think ego and insecurities.
That though, right?
I mean,
as a man, you should be able to change.
Yeah, sure.
Or a woman.
But I think insecurity, ego, all that stuff, you gotta be taught that shit. You gotta be taught ego and taught insecurity.
Where do fear come from?
You gotta be taught fear. Not all things. I think some shit is like.
You don't have to be taught fear.
Nah, I think you do. Because I watch people.
I disagree.
I mean, it's gonna sound crazy what I'm about to say.
I know what he's saying.
But it's like, you know, when children are about to touch the stove, you want them to be kind of
right.
Like, it's hot. They don't even know what hot it is yet, really. But you trying to tell them hot, you're gonna burn yourself. Right. And he like, yeah, okay. You're like, no, you know. Like,
but even when Fareem say, even if you don't move it back, he touching and burn himself. Now he's scared of the stove.
Yeah, he's scared of the stove.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta be. I guess the stove taught him to be scared of it.
But
so
like,
I get
some
it.
people are just like naturally afraid of heights. You're not.
Yeah, I don't know where they
go.
go.
Afraid of heights.
Yeah.
You're just naturally.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 1,000-foot cliff right there. You're gonna be afraid.
But you
That's
have,
like
but
people that
you
don't
have to
fly.
be aware that if you fall, you'll get hurt.
Yeah, because it's a danger.
But if you're not aware of you falling down there and get hurt, it won't be.
Then
Like,
you're not gonna have.
for example, when you're, for example, for example, if you got kids, right, and they little baby kids, if you go like this, fucking with them, they won't flinch. They don't know what that is. They don't know what the fuck is a hit. You
when you get popped a few times,
right? So it's tough. It's tough. That's how you know if a baby getting abused or not. Act like you about to do something to him and see what he do.
Do you? Yeah, I guess you gotta do teach. You still gotta teach fear though, because there's a law that you supposed to fear God. Not too many people. A lot of people not fearing God.
Because you don't see
whatever you want.
Because we don't see him.
But at the same, no, that's not true. Like people never been in the airplane.
You gotta know the consequences.
You do know the consequences.
Yeah, but you never saw God.
No, but they
God
don't know the
works in
consequences.
mysterious
They
ways.
do know the consequences.
What I'm trying to say is,
I get what you're saying.
when you
but it's like you don't see like example. We still fornicate before being.
That's what I'm saying. The parents give you the rules.
But we don't.
Don't touch the stove.
Look at my consequences. I'm going through now. So.
No. But hold up. We don't know the consequences. The reason I'm gonna say this is because when you fall, you get hurt. If you put your hand over fire, you get burnt. I know the consequences. I can feel the consequences. But if you fornicate, I don't know what hell feel like. If I'm supposed to go to hell when I die.
But
there's a lot of other consequences that go.
I'm about to say a lot of people not saying hell when you die.
What are
I'm
you talking about?
not just talking about hell when you die. You get hell right on earth. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. If people don't understand the
they
consequences.
do understand it.
I don't think they do.
Like, all right.
Some people know, but that's an afterlife type of experience, though.
No, it's not. It can happen right while you're alive.
Oh, like karma and shit like that?
Whatever it is. Like if I say, yo, I'm off this nigga. You know the consequence. You probably gonna go to jail for the rest of your life.
I'm talking about the guy. I'm talking about
God too. It's all the same.
No, let's use sex. Let's use sex.
Use sex, okay? It's
so
all the same.
sex, because sex is different.
I don't know nobody that went
sex
to hell.
is different.
Tell me
like,
about
look at me and him. We've all fornicated, and we all.
Whoa! Don't say it like that. Pause.
Not with each other.
Why would you do that?
Look
at the camera.
Come on.
Look at the camera. Don't be talking like that on the
Klaptrap.
Klaptrap.
I've been thinking about that.
Oh,
not with each other.
I'm
talking about we've all fornicated with other women, other females. Okay, you happy now? Damn,
you're talking about crazy.
No, but at the same
fornicated
time,
with other
listen.
women,
On
but
that subject right there, there's consequences.
there's consequences.
You don't use a condom, what's gonna happen?
But that's not true. That's not true for everybody. Look how good y'all
You
are.
don't
Look how bad I
know. You
am.
don't listen. I'm not even talking about
screaming.
children. I'm not even talking. Okay, you can hear me. You can hear me now. Good. I'm not talking about children. You know, sometimes people catch diseases.
Yeah, you can get burnt.
Some people, you know, just look bad on them.
Yeah, but for those people who that didn't happen to, what consequences have they suffered?
But you have somebody that's been through it that can tell you like, yo, you don't want to do that. I don't know nobody that been to
That's
hell.
what I'm saying. Like if I use your experiences for example, I can use both of y'all. Neither one of y'all.
You don't know nobody that been through
Neither
hell.
one of y'all.
I don't know nobody that been to hell.
That's what I'm saying. Neither one of y'all don't have children. I have children, so that's one of my consequences. Y'all pull-out game is better than mine. Me is different. I got kids. Obviously, my pull-out game trash. So that's what I'm saying. Everybody's consequences is gonna be different. I would like to think none of us been burned before.
Right.
So that's a consequence that we all dodge, but
no, but what I'm saying is
it's still
we still know people that's been through the consequences.
But that's what I'm saying though. I feel like that's an afterlife consequence.
So you talk. So that's what I'm saying.
That's when we die. That's something we got to do.
I don't know nobody that died.
We know people who got away from robbing the bank. We know people who went to jail for robbing the bank. Stealing is wrong regardless. Mm-hmm. We know people who stole from the job.
Who said it's wrong?
We're talking about God, right? In hell and stuff, right? That was one of the rules.
But who said it's wrong?
Something that's not yours.
Oh, you stealing? Okay, go ahead.
Go pay him no mind. Finish with your thought, because you're gonna lose your train of thought.
I ain't losing the train of thought. I'm just saying we all know what's wrong. Either you're gonna go to jail or you're gonna get court at the end. It's just how it is. Not saying you can't be forgiven for anything you do. I'm just saying we do know the consequences. Yeah. It's just like a person who got high blood pressure and he still go out and eat the wrong food. You know the consequences. I never had a heart attack. I never had a heart attack though. But yo, like you're about millions of people having heart attacks.
But that's just it though. Some people don't get caught. Like some people get away with.
So you rather just take the chance?
Yeah, some people rather take they odds and they think they good.
Let's switch gears real quick, y'all.
Let's switch gears.
Let's switch gears.
Well, yeah, I mean, some people don't have that fear.
Did y'all hear about Robert Smith paying off the tuition for the for 2019 class? Was it Howard?
I believe it was.
I don't think
it was definitely
50
HBCU.
million?
It's definitely HBCU.
Yeah, one of them colleges. But yeah, he paid it off. He a good millionaire.
You think how many people you think gonna
go to that school now?
Not even go to school, but he said y'all gotta pass it on. How many people? How many of y'all think?
Like pay it forward.
Yeah, pay it forward. How many of y'all think that somebody gonna pay it forward like that? Morehouse. I'm sorry.
Morehouse.
It all depends on their wealth.
If they become millionaires.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It depends on their wealth. I would like to think some people like when you become wealthy and affluent.
See, my thing is everybody.
Let me be honest. I don't think
nothing more. But I think the funny thing is,
I don't want to judge them.
What if everybody from Morehouse, they was probably like, if I had to guess, at least $20,000 in debt, each one of them. Mm-hmm. What if all of them go, oh, let's all at least minimum put up $10,000, and we put it in the stock market or whatever, and then when it matures,
you can pay off everybody.
It pay off for everybody's tuition.
I feel like you can pay it off in other ways. I see what you're saying. I feel like you could pay it forward in other ways though.
No, that's not what he was talking about though.
That'd be kind of decent though, like. The whole class do that, right?
But ain't nobody with it. Yeah, you might get one person from that class that
no,
he
paid
off.
The whole class gotta do it together.
Yeah, and that's only gonna probably do like what, one person maybe?
No.
He's gonna put up $10,000 a piece.
Oh, you said everybody put up $10,000.
Everybody put up $10,000. Because I mean, you don't have no debt. You was probably $150,000 in debt or whatever.
But what if you put that's a foolish idea because when you put it in the top money, you lose the money.
But that's what the guy do for a living, right?
I mean,
What do you do? He sells software.
Software, yeah.
But he used to work for those type of companies.
Yeah, he worked for Goldman Sachs. So but no, you. All right, let me real quick about the stock market. Just real quick. So if you put your bread into an index fund like I know some people hate index funds like the S&P 500. When you literally buying the top 500 companies in America, it's like you really can't lose your money, and if you do. Money not worth nothing anyway, because the top 500 companies just went bankrupt. Yeah, so we gonna be so it's really gonna be post-apocalyptic type of situation here. Money not gonna be worth nothing anyway. You might as well go get a whole bunch of guns, bullets, and canned goods. So it's like it's certain places where you can put your money. It will lose money. I know what you're saying, like lose money in the meantime, but it'll always go back. It'll always go back up.
Up and down.
But it's certain places where you put your money that if you lost it. It wouldn't matter. Money don't matter no more. But I get what you're saying, though.
Yeah. Like I said, your expertise with the stock market is great.
Still be making more money. You just said $10,000 a piece, right?
$10,000 a piece, yeah.
So that's everybody from this class. So let's just say it's like 500 students, maybe. So 510,000 a piece. That's like.
And then you put it in the stock market for 10 years. Yeah. I'm gonna come. Ain't gonna be 50 M's, but. It's going to pay some
class gotta do it then.
You know yeah.
That's why he just keep it going.
But see, that's going.
But it's not going to pay off 2020 class.
But if those people don't,
it's not going to pay off 2020. No,
see,
that's why I said it's going to be in the.
But see, Robert, he's a billionaire though, right?
Yeah, I think we're like 5.
Yeah, so he's a billionaire. It's easy for him to say that. That's why I said it's you can pay it forward in other ways. Most of these people that just graduated from this class are not going to become. Yeah, most of these people that's graduated from this class aren't going to be billionaires. They might,
but you gotta understand.
You might get a few that might become billionaires.
I'm just saying, become billionaires.
Billionaires and millionaires is different now. I hope most of them do become.
I think the millionaire is the millionaire. They said that's what I heard.
See, my thing is, if I do something like, all right, like if you about to pay $300 to pay a bill, right? Mm-hmm. And if I go, yo, don't worry about it. Here go $300, pay your bill. You got a leg up because you got an extra $300 in your pocket that you was getting ready to spend. Yeah. So if you go, you know
that
what?
Money you got, you can.
So if you go, let me turn around behind me and get this person $100 to help him pay for his bill.
You got about 30 shots.
No, but listen, am I talking crazy? If you go. That's what's wrong with black people. I
think it's everybody.
No, I'm talking about Morehouse.
That's what I'm saying though. That's why I said you could pay it for it other ways. Like you don't have to.
Give me another way.
Because like, all right, if I just graduated, right, and all right, I don't have to pay my tuition. All right, but I don't have. But they don't have the money to pay their tuition in one lump sum anyway.
No,
so
no.
That's something they're gonna probably be paying off over the next decade of their lives.
They do got a fresh start. Now.
But you
got a fresh start. Yeah, your slate is white clean. Like he already touched. So. If you're not going to pay another student's tuition, I feel like there's other ways that you can probably.
But you can give us pay for books. Or
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's a way of paying it forward.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like I ain't say give his whole $300 to the person behind him. Yeah, I said give him $100.
Yeah, because if my tuition was just 100 racks, all right, he just paid. All right. That's 100 racks. That's unreasonable for me to sit up there and think that, all right, there's 100 racks that I was going to pay. All right, I'm going to give it to the person behind me.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, like it's not.
You don't even got to.
My money not the same as his.
Right. Because
like,
that next class don't even got to pay tuition for the next class. They can put their bread together, $10,000 a piece, and open up another building for Morehouse.
Yeah,
let's build some dorms.
That's what a lot of the alumni do. They give back to the school.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, no, you're right. You 100% right.
Damn, debt free is better.
Because I'm not a billionaire like Robert Johnson. Let's just say I graduated.
Robert Smith.
And and I'm only making 6 figures a year. I'm not.
But you can give up 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can. Yeah, that's good. That's pretty. But that's not paying no one's tuition. But I'm still paying it forward.
But like Margaret said, it had to be a class.
Yeah, class
paid off all of them.
It should be.
Yeah.
All of them should give up $10,000.
Everybody should give up something.
At least over the year.
Yeah, over the years.
I know. Yeah, over the years. I feel you.
I mean,
you first start off here.
If you do it like this, if you say $10,000 over 10 years, that's $1,000 a year. That's feasible.
Not 10 years. I think that's too long.
I think that's how long it's gonna take. I think that's how long it's gonna take. Cause you gotta remember, whatever job they get is gonna be entry level.
Yeah. I feel you.
That's why I'm saying I think it's whatever it's gonna take. That's why I said a good investment.
I mean, if you got a good job, if you making
we don't know they're gonna make that soon to get out of college.
I mean, no, you probably not. But I mean, if you
they should pay it forward some way. But yo, we gotta start winding down.
Oh yeah.
We almost at 1:30.
Yeah. Hopefully, we satisfied everybody's appetite for the Klaptrap.
I think motherfuckers went in when they found out they ain't had no purpose.
This is gonna be crazy. This one gonna be crazy.
Well, he wants to be Mr. Controversial now, so
I'm just telling what I think.
He done ruffled somebody's feathers this week.
No, the first one I don't think it'll be the problem. The first one we talked about.
The transgender though.
Y'all went in.
He gonna say y'all went in. The only reason he's saying that because they don't know what he was saying.
The funny thing is, I can edit out the stuff he's saying because it's just audio.
Y'all went in.
All right, go ahead. You want to wind this down?
But yeah, you already know. Y'all know where y'all can follow us at on Klaptrap TV on YouTube and SoundCloud. Like, subscribe, hit that bell too, so y'all can get the notifications. Remember to hit that bell. Hopefully we won't be in another 2 weeks. Hopefully we'll be back.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be back next week. Hopefully on a Saturday we have a couple people in here.
Yeah.
Special guests.
Yeah. So you already know. 1 more week. Hopefully, won't nobody get knocked out this week. We ain't get a chance to talk about that, but
oh shit, we ain't talking about that.
Yeah, hopefully nobody get knocked out this week coming up. But yeah, so everybody stay cool. Starting to get warm. The weather finally break. Starting to see the booties out everywhere. Sundress season has arrived. Yes. Amen. Hey,
that's funny as shit.
It's a good time to be
outside. Wish for that amen.
You gotta say it real low. Yeah, so ladies with the sundresses, y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know where to like and subscribe. Like again, Klaptrap TV on YouTube and SoundCloud. Again, it's yours truly K Double, Mark, and we got the voice down the end, and yours truly.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in.
Get at y'all next time.